You could literally build a complete diet in under 10 minutes if you knew how to use AI. It doesn't need to take you hours of research trying to build a diet that fits your own needs, because you could get it done at a much faster rate if you knew how to use the technology that's available to you. Now, I've never been a huge technology, computer, or programming fan, but I am a fan of things that can give me leverage, things that can speed up the process at which I accomplish things. And so naturally, I got very interested in AI. So initially, I started creating prompts to help me create content, using it to run deep researches, and generally speed up creative tasks in my life. And so one of the things that I wanted to use AI for was fitness, nutrition, training, etc. And that is how I came to think of this video. I wanted to build a prompt from scratch that would be able to build a diet for any random person and would consider all of their preferences and dietary needs. I wanted to build a prompt that could speed up the process at which we can build a really good diet that fits our own personal needs. So if you're in a position right now where you struggle to build a good diet, you don't know how to go about it, or you simply want to improve it in some ways, this video will help you a lot. We're going to cover how you can use AI to build a diet that is specifically tailored to you by using an AI prompt that is specifically designed to do that. So here's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. First, we're going to cover the usefulness of AI and why we're using AI to build our diet up. Second, we're going to cover what AI prompts are so you understand how this process works. Third, we're going to cover the different questions to answer to program the AI properly. And finally, I'm going to show you a live demo on how to use the prompt in ChatGPT. Now, if you're not interested in why AI is useful, or you already know what AI prompts are, you can skip to the questions to answer section, because you still need to know how to answer the questions properly in the chat. So make sure you have something to take notes on, preferably something like a Google Docs document, because you will need to write things down. Probably one of the greatest skills you can learn in today's day and age is AI. Artificial intelligence is the meta skill, the skill of all skills. If you can learn how to properly use AI, you can speed up the process at which you learn any subject, complete any creative task, or do almost anything digital. It is likely the single greatest thing you can focus your attention on as of right now. Now, I'm not asking you to learn how to use AI specifically. That's something you can do in your own free time if you want. What I am saying is that AI is important, and it can be used to dramatically speed up the process at which you complete creative tasks or learn skills. And this is the same reason why I want to use AI to help you build a diet from scratch. If you can properly use AI, you can make it spit out a diet plan that reflects your own personal needs and preferences extremely well in a very short time frame. So as we understand, AI is a very valuable skill to learn and understand. And if we want to speed up the process of building our diet up, we need to learn how to use it properly. So in order for us to use AI properly, we need to use what's called an AI prompt, which is essentially any instruction you give to an AI model like ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, Claude, and so on. Prompts are essentially how humans communicate their intent to AI models. So for example, if you're speaking to a text-based AI model, a prompt could be a simple question like, what is the capital of Germany? That could be a prompt. That is your intention and your instruction to AI. Now, for an image-based AI model, a prompt could be a description, like a photo of a futuristic city at night with flying cars. That could be another prompt. That could be your instruction to AI. Now, the biggest problem with AI models and AI prompts is that people don't know how to use them. Most people treat AI like a search bar instead of treating it like a conversation. They treat it like a Google search when really they should be treating it like a conversation with a very intelligent being. They'll give AI one sentence or ask it a basic question, but if you use it like that, you're only using AI to a very small percentage of its capabilities. Instead of giving it one sentence or a basic question, you should give it specific instructions to follow. AI requires proper instructions. It requires a set of commands. It needs to be told what to do and how to do it, especially if you're asking it to do something more complex, like building a diet. Once you understand how to use artificial intelligence, you basically understand that you can give it 7 pages of instructions, and it will follow those 7 pages of instructions by the letter. And that's also the way we need to work with AI if we want to build a proper diet that reflects our own personal needs. We need to give it multiple pages of instructions if we want to get a proper answer, okay? So look at it this way. If you just ask ChatGPT to build you a diet, it will guess the amount of calories you need, it will guess the amount of protein you need, it won't take into account your favorite foods, and it won't take into account many more things. And although it will give you an answer, that answer will just be bad, okay? So instead of being like most people using AI to build their diet and just writing something like, build me a weight loss or bulking diet, what I did is I built a 9-page prompt that gives every single instruction to AI and allows it to build a diet that is far more accurate to your personal situation. This prompt that I built for this video, which you can find back in the description, will essentially tell the AI exactly how to build your diet based on which factors, which guidelines to follow, and how to give the final answer, which all of these combined will give you an answer far more accurate than if you just ask it a simple question. So this will make the process of building a diet much easier and faster, and it will give you an even better diet than most coaches would be able to give you. So here's exactly how we're going to proceed and how this video will be structured. Once you enter the AI prompt into an AI model like ChatGPT, it will ask you a series of questions to personalize the final answer it gives you. In the next section, we're going over every single question it will ask you and how to answer them. Once you've done this, I'm going to show you live in ChatGPT how to use the prompt so that removes any confusion you might still have. So before we continue and I show you how to use the prompt in ChatGPT, you'll need to answer a few questions in preparation. Each of those questions is designed to personalize the final answer it gives you and build a diet for you that is as close as possible to perfection for you. So I suggest you open up a Google Docs document or something else to take notes on your computer so you can just copy paste the answers right after. So firstly, AI will ask you what your goal is. In this case, you'll simply need to answer whether you're looking to gain weight or lose weight. That's it. Now, the reason it's asking this is because the final answer will be slightly different if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight beyond how many calories you consume. Okay, so the second question it will ask you is your daily caloric intake. Now, in order for you to find that number, you will need to find your maintenance caloric intake first and then add or remove a specific amount of calories to gain or lose a set amount of weight per week. So for you to find your maintenance calories, you'll go to this website, which is linked down below, and answer all of the questions it asks you. You'll enter the units you want to use. I choose metric because I'm European. Then you want to enter your gender, weight, height, age, activity level, and in BMR formula, you want to select Mifflin Sin Geor. Then once you've done these things, in your stats, you'll be able to find an estimation of your maintenance caloric intake. And then once you have that number, to find your bulking or cutting caloric intake, you simply want to scroll down a little and you'll be able to choose between slow, moderate, or fast weight loss or slow, moderate, or fast weight gain. Now, whether you're trying to gain or lose weight, I always suggest going slower because if you're cutting too fast, you risk losing more muscle, and if you're bulking too quickly, you risk gaining too much fat. So that should give you the amount of calories you'll enter into the AI chat. So the third question it will ask you is your daily minimum protein intake. Now, the reason it's your minimum intake is because you want to leave some room for adjustment to the AI, because otherwise it will have a very difficult time giving you an accurate diet that has, one, the exact amount of calories you need, and the exact amount of protein you need as well. So if you wrote down with the first question that your goal was cutting, the AI won't have a limit to how much protein it can put into your diet. And if you're on bulk, the AI only has a 10% margin above your minimum intake. And the reason behind is mainly because protein is more filling than other macronutrients. And if you want to keep your hunger levels high during a bulk, you don't want to go too high above your minimum intake. I've explained how this works in other videos, so I won't explain it in detail again. So in the case you're cutting, to find your daily minimum protein intake, you'll need to multiply your current body weight in pounds by 1 to 1.2, or your current body weight in kilograms by 2.2 to 2.64. So if you weigh 160 pounds, your daily intake will be between 160 and 192 grams per day. Now, if you're bulking, to find your daily minimum protein intake, multiply your current body weight in pounds by 0.7 to 1, or your current body weight in kilograms by 1.54 to 2.2. So if you weigh 160 pounds, your daily intake will be between 112 and 160 grams per day. So choose any number within those ranges, and that will be the intake that you'll write down into the AI model of your choice. So I would obviously go for the higher number every time, but it doesn't really matter as long as you stay within the range. So the fourth question it will ask you is about your daily minimum fat intake. So again, this is the minimum amount so that the AI has some room for adaptations. So in this case, the minimum amount that is recommended is 50 grams a day, regardless of whether you are on a cutting phase, recomposition phase, or bulking phase. Now, since fats have the highest amount of calories per gram, if your goal is to gain weight, it makes sense to have that number higher. So in case you're bulking, I would pick any number between 100 and 150 grams a day to make it simple. And if you're cutting, choose any number between 50 and 100 grams. So choose any number that you want, doesn't really matter which one, and that will be your minimum daily intake. Now, the fifth, sixth, and seventh questions are about your favorite protein sources, favorite fat sources, and favorite carb sources. The AI will ask you which sources of protein, fats, and carbs you prefer, and the final answer will then include some, maybe not all, of these sources. Also, if you lack inspiration, the AI will provide you with a list of protein, fat, and carb sources that you can find ideas from. And if you just don't know which sources you prefer, you can say you don't know. AI will automatically choose the best sources of protein, fats, and carbs based on the quality of those sources and so on. And now finally, the eighth question it will ask you is about your preferred meal quantity. If you happen to have a preference in the amount of meals you consume every day, you can always tell the AI how many you prefer. It will give you a choice between 2, 3, 4, and 5, so you can choose which one you prefer. And if you don't care, just answer no. So these are the 8 questions the AI model of your choice will ask you. Based on all these answers, it will then spit out a complete diet plan that should reflect your preferences and everything you told AI. Also note that at the end, AI will ask you if you want to have a full weekly shopping list and if you want specific store recommendations based on your country, so that is also something you can have if you want. So what I'm going to do now is show exactly how it looks to use the prompt and answer the questions, so hopefully that removes some potential confusion. So here's how it looks to use the prompt and answer the questions. So first things first, you'll need to go to whatever AI model you prefer. I'm going to show you how to do it in ChatGPT because it's the most popular one and I think the one most people will use. Now, in ChatGPT, if you have the free version, you will only have access to one model, and that is the one you'll use. But in case you have the paid version, it's important you choose the right model. So if you're choosing a model, you need to choose one that doesn't have thinking or reasoning capabilities. The model you need to choose needs to follow orders by the letter. It can't start thinking about the instructions you're giving it. The prompt we'll be using contains everything it needs to know, and if it starts to question things, everything's going to be all over the place. So if you have GPT-5, choose the instant model, and if you have the free version, just choose the only model you have access to. So once you've chosen the right model, what you'll do is you'll copy the entire prompt and copy paste it into the chat. Then once you've done that, it's going to start asking you every single question individually. So the first question it will ask you is what your goal was. And in that case, you could either answer gaining weight or losing weight. So I'm going to say weight loss for now. Then the second question it will ask you is how many calories you consume per day. So we did measure that previously in the video, and all you need to do is write it down in the chat. So for the sake of this demo, I'm going to write down 2,600 calories. Then after that, it will ask you what your daily minimum protein intake should be. Again, all you want to do is copy paste the answer you had from before. And in this case, since I said I was cutting, the AI doesn't have a limit to how high it can go with it. Okay. So again, for the sake of experiment, I'm going to write down a random number saying 160 grams. Then once you wrote down your protein intake, it'll ask you the same about fat intake. So again, just copy paste the answer you found earlier. And for me, I'm going to put down 90 grams, which is going to be my minimum intake for this time. Now, once you wrote down how much fat you would have per day, the following question it will ask you is what your favorite protein sources are. And as you can see, it gives you a full list of protein sources with the amount of protein they contain and some notes about each so you can find some inspiration from that list. So if you already know what you prefer, you can write it down. And I would try to keep it to your top 3 to 5 favorite sources to not overload the AI too much. And of course, if you don't know what you prefer, just say you don't know. Right? As I said, AI will automatically choose the highest quality options from that list. So for this time, I'm just going to write down eggs, ground beef, steak, and salmon. Now, once you've done this for your protein sources, you'll do the exact same for your fat sources and carb sources. So for fats, I'm going to choose butter, avocado, and cheese. So again, press enter and now do the same thing for carb sources. So for this, I'm going to put again white rice, brown rice, sweet potatoes, and fruits in general. And then once you wrote those down, it will ask you the quantity of meals you prefer. So if you prefer to have 3 meals a day, write 3 meals down. If you prefer 4, say 4. If you don't care, just say you don't care, that's fine. For this demo, I'm just going to write down 3 to keep it basic. Okay, so once you give that last answer, what it's going to do first is give you a recap of everything you told it. So your goal, caloric intake, protein intake, fat intake, favorite sources of protein, fats, and carbs, and your preferred meal quantity. Then underneath that, it should give you a full breakdown of your diet with the amount of meals, the calories per meal, the protein content per meal, the fat content per meal, and potentially some add-ons. So this will basically be your diet, okay? Now, if you find that there's things in it that you don't like or that you're allergic to or that you just don't have access to, you can specifically ask AI to replace those foods while keeping the calories, protein minimum, and fat minimum the same. So it's important to tell it to keep these things the same, otherwise it could start messing with the numbers and apparently just forget what you told it before for some reason. So just don't forget that if you want to make some changes, make it clear to keep the caloric, protein, and fat content the same. Now at the end, it will also ask you if you want to have a full weekly shopping list that you can just copy and then go buy the ingredients. And you can also tell the AI which country you're from so that it can give you some store recommendations from your country. So just for the experiment, I'm going to say, yes, give me a shopping list and I'm from Belgium. And as you can see, it gives me a complete shopping list that I can just take a picture of and go buy these things immediately. So it also gave me a few store recommendations that I could buy from, but I know my stores already, so I don't really need this. So this is pretty much how you go about using the prompt, right? So also, yeah, at the end, ChatGPT will continuously ask you more questions. You don't need to answer them. This is kind of the limit to which we want to go. Anything else will be improvised by AI. So just keep it to this point. So yeah, hope that removed some potential confusion you might have had. So that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching it. Again, you can find the prompt back in the description. So hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. Peace.